watching UNO with Dr. Ambrish Saxena.
Hello students, today is Monday 18th of November 2019. We all keep our money in the banks, in the savings bank and the surplus money in the fixed deposit of the banks. But do we know how safe and secure our deposits are in the banks? So currently there is a provision that whatever money we keep in the bank, whether in the savings bank or in the fixed deposit, that is insured by an organization which is called Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. This insurance is for a sum of 1 lakh rupees. This means irrespective of our deposit, we would have deposited 10 lakhs or 20 lakh rupees, but then if the bank fails, we will get only 1 lakh rupees. And this is a level which was fixed way back in 1993. And how the insurance is done? The bank on every deposit of 1 lakh rupees pays a premium of 100 rupees to this corporation. Now currently we can see that there are lot of problems in the banks, and one bank in Maharashtra, that is Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank, has failed, and there is a crisis in so many other banks. So the depositors are in fact scared that what will happen to their money if the bank where their money is fails. So looking into this problem, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has assured the people that the government is thinking of bringing a legislation in the current session of Parliament. The Parliament session is started only today, and the legislation is to increase the sum assured. Now if we look into the international scenario, what exactly is the practice? The practice internationally is that the sum insured is almost double of the per capita income of that country. And if we look into the per capita income of India, and let me tell you what is this per capita income. Per capita income is in fact the total income of the country divided by the population of that country. So it is in fact the average income of an individual within a geographical boundary in a specified period. So if we look into the per capita income of India in the financial year of 2018-2019, it is almost 1,40,000 rupees. This means the sum insured of our deposit in the bank is less than the per capita income. Now the government is thinking of increasing this limit from 1 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees, as the indications are there. Though the Damodaran committee, which was set up on this issue in 2011, has recommended that this sum should be increased to 5 lakh rupees. Now if we look as to where India stands internationally, then there are two important indicators that we find in India. As per the government statistics, 200 crore accounts are insured, which is 92% of the total accounts, whereas the international norm is only 80%. So this is a positive thing. Another indicator is if we look into this whole scenario in terms of the deposits. So in India, 33.7 lakh crore deposits are insured, which is 28% of the total 120 lakh crore deposits in the country, whereas in the international norm is 20% to 30%. Moving on to another story, this is about air pollution in Delhi. We all know that the pollution levels are very high in Delhi, and the governments appear to be concerned on this issue, but the Supreme Court pulled on Friday Delhi government for not doing enough. Though Delhi government imposed this odd even scheme in Delhi, and it also said that it can reconsider of increasing this odd even scheme. But the Supreme Court is not convinced, and the Supreme Court has suggested installation of smog towers in Delhi. Now let us understand what these smog towers are. Smog towers are in fact the outdoor air purifiers, and a smog tower can purify a certain amount of air by sucking the air, heating it, then purifying the pollutants and sending the clean air in the atmosphere. So it's like a home purifier, and it also runs on electricity. It may also run on solar power. The smog tower was invented by a Dutch researcher, and the first smog tower was installed in China in 2016. It was 7 meter high and it could purify air 29,000 cubic meter in an hour. Another smog tower was erected again in China in 2018. This was 100 meter high and it could purify air to the tune of 16 million cubic meter per day. But that was in summer. In winters, it was reduced to 8 million cubic meters of air. In Delhi also, a startup has come out with a smog tower which it claims can purify air of 32 million cubic meter a day, and its height is 12 meters. IIT Delhi has also said that it is working on the design of a smog tower. Now, whether these smog towers are really a solution to the problem of air pollution in Delhi. Now, if we look into the air pollution level, it has been in the severe category for the last almost 15 days, and even after improvement, it is in the poor category. And if we look into the success of the China experiment, then we find that the smaller smog tower in China could purify air only within a radius of 5 meters, and the larger one could purify air in an area less than 10 meters. So the results are not very encouraging. So if we replicate this in India, whether there will be a solution, and if we look into the WHO parameter, these parameters prescribe, then there has to be PM 2.5 level below 25 microgram per cubic meter of air, and calculating by this parameter, we have to install at least 1,000 smog towers in Delhi and NCR, and mind it, the cost of one smog tower is $2 million, which means approximately 14.5 crore rupees. So whether the government will be in a mood of spending that much amount to clean the air, there is a little possibility according to me, because if we look into the Friday meeting which was called of the MPs of Delhi and NCR, there were 29 MPs who were called and only 4 MPs attended that meeting. So there is apathy on the part of the politicians and the policy makers. So let us see whether the government will really seriously consider the Supreme Court suggestion, and we can hope some respite as far as the air pollution in Delhi is concerned. That is all in today's edition.